Today we are discussing the Indian Contract Act 1872, the Module 1 of the Business Law. First of all, we know what is the business law. Law in simple terms means rules. It is very wide term and includes different sets of rules and regulating external human action and conduct of individual in their dealing with other individuals and with the government. Definition of law: the body of rules, whether proceedings from formal enactment or from custom, which a particular state or community recognize and binding on its subjects or members. Or a law is a rule of conduct imposed and enforced by the sovereign. Now, importance elements of the characteristics of law. There are different characteristics of the law. Then this is business law, or we can say the mercantile law. Meaning and nature of the law. They are now the Indian Contract Act 1872. Word contract is derived from the two Latin words, that is co plus titor, means come together. Law of contract is not a complete law. Wherever the Contract Act doesn't provide any specific law, the Hindu or Muslim law shall apply. Their definition of the contract law: as per section 2H, every agreement enforceable by law is the contract. Agreement can be two types. First is social, second one is legal. Now we can discuss about the proposals or offer. What is the difference between the proposal and the offer? What is the essential of a valid offer? How many types of offer? First is a specific offer, general offer, standing offer, standard offer, closed offer, counter offer. Invitation to offer. Acceptance. The acceptance is the consent of the parties to whom the offer has been made to the establishment of the legal relationship between himself and the offerer. This calls say acceptance. What are the essential conditions we require? Communication of acceptance. The acceptance should be communicated. Silence cannot be considered as an acceptance. Acceptance can be expressed or implied. Acceptance should be through authorized persons. These are the sum of cases. Consideration. There are some essential elements for the constitution. Exception of the consideration as per the section 25. Privity of contract. Any contract does not provide right to any person who is not the party of the contract. There are some exceptions. As per section 11 of the Contract Act, following persons are not competent for the contract. The minor, a person of unsound mind, person disqualified from contracting by any other law. Absolutely void. No rectification. No estoppel. Minor beneficiaries. Minor's liability for necessities. Minor promises. Minor agent. Minor partner. Minor as a member of the company. A minor can be declared as an insolvent. Persons of unsound mind. There may be idiot, lunatic, drunkards, personal disqualified by other laws, alien enemy, foreign souvenir, convicts, bankrupts, married woman. Consent. As per section 13, two or more persons are said to consent when they agrees upon the same things in the same sense. It is called as consent. Free consent. As per section 14, the consent shall consider free when it is not caused by the following. Coercion. As per section 15, undue influence. Section 16, fraud. As per section 17, misrepresentation is section 18, mistake, we can say bhool, section 20, 21 and 22. Coercion. As per section 15, coercion is the committing or threatening of to commit act forbidden by the Indian Penal Code or unlawful detaining or threatening to detain any property of the prejudice of any person whatever with the intention of causing any person to enter into an agreement. There are some essential elements. fraud. As per section 17, any of the following acts committed by a party to contract is considered as a fraud. There are some essential elements. Silence as fraud, due to duty to speak. Under following contexts or circumstances, one should not remain silent. Misrepresentation. Misrepresentation is a false representation made innocently without any intention of deceiving the other party. It may include two things. First is wrong statement of a material facts not known to be false, or non-disclosure of facts where there is a legal duty to disclose without any intention to deceive. There are some essential elements. Breach of duty. There are some cases. Mistakes. As per section 20 and 22, mistakes of facts. Void agreement. Following contract expressly specified to be void by the Contract Act. Agreements of unlawful object or consideration as per section 23. Agreement of party unlawful object or consideration as per section 24. Agreement in restraint of marriage as per section 26. Agreement is restraint of trade as per section 27. Exceptions. There are some exceptions. First is statutory exceptions. Second one, judicial exceptions. Agreement in restraints of legal proceedings as per section 28. Agreement the meaning of which is uncertain as per section 29. Agreement by way of wages as per section 30. Agreement to do impossible act as per section 56. Contingent contract as per section 30. A contract may be absolute or contingent. Rules regarding performance. Difference between weathering and contingent contract. They are the difference between weathering and contingent contract. Performance and discharge of contract. Discharge means termination of the contract between the parties, and a contract is said to be discharged when the parties thereto are freed from the task of performing their respective obligation as arising from the contract. By performance, as per section 37, that will be the actual performance, attend performance or tender. Essentials of valid tenders. Discharge by mutual consent or agreement as per section 62 and 63. By subsequent or supervening impossibilities as per section 56. There are some exceptions. By lapse of time, by operation of law, by breach of contract. There may be two kinds of breaches: anticipatory breach and actual breach. Remedies for the breach of contract. According to Anson, there are three remedies available: rescission, damages, quantum penalty, and specific performance and injunctions. Remittance of damages. Different types of damages. They are ordinary damage, special damage, exemplary damage, nominal damage. Determination of damages. Limitations of quantum error. There are some limitations. Contract of agencies. Essential features of agencies. First is capacity to appoint agent as per section 183, capacity to become an agent section 184, consideration is not necessary as per section 185, and liabilities of the principal. Creation of agencies. First is by appointment of agent, by holding out, or by estoppel. Third one is by necessity, and fourth by rectification. What are the duties of an agent? To conduct business according to principles directions as per section 2 double fan, to conduct business with skill and diligence section 212, to render account as per section 1213, agent's duty to communicate with principal as per section 214, not to deal on his own account as per section 215, not to earn secret profit section 216, to pay all sums to principal section 218, not to delegate his authority as per section 190, to protect the interest of the principal section 209. Right of agent as per section 217 to 225, right to retainer, right to remuneration, lien, right of indemnity, right of compensation, termination of agency. There are some rules to termination of any agency: by revocation, by agreement, and by renunciation of business by the agent or by the operation of law. Thank you very much.